Tank. Not again, Tank Davis. Putting another fighter in a rehydration clause, just like he did to Mario Barrios, just like he did to Ryan Garcia, and on the verge of doing with Frank Martin. Why is Tank Davis so busy trying to fight in which he believed 140 pounders? And then want to weaken them. Want to win the fight before the fight. I mean, look, there's going to be people out there that was saying that was putting out narrative saying that, well, Ryan Garcia, he fought at 140 pounds versus with Javier Fortuna, that he was 140 pounds. And that's the reason why Gervonta Tank Davis had him in the rehydration clause in the catchweight, blah, 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 blah. Well, Frank Martin, he's really a 140 pounder. Forget what y'all think and forget what y'all heard. Frank Martin been fighting at 140 pounds ever since the amateurs. And throughout his whole professional career, he had more 140-pound fights than lightweight fights. So Frank Martin, he's going. If he did it to Ryan Garcia, if he did it to Mario Barrios, he's got to do it with Frank Martin. Or if I hear news that Gervonta Tank Davis is not putting Frank Martin in the rehydration clause, then the truth was he was petrified of Ryan Garcia. His team was scared of Ryan Garcia. If they don't put Frank Martin in the rehydration clause, because Frank Martin, naturally, stockier, is bigger. I'm not going to say taller, but it's bigger than Ryan Garcia. If he don't put Frank Martin in the rehydration clause, and that means he was definitely scared of Ryan Garcia. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look, the proof is in the pudding. Frank Martin been fighting 140 pounders. Look. He's just been in 140. He only had, 3 to 4 fights at 135. 3 to 4. Everything been 140, 141, 143, 138, 139. So, the thing is, I expect Gervonta Tank Davis and his team to put Frank Martin in a rehydration clause. I expect it. It's the Tank Davis way. It's the Gervonta Tank Davis way. Gervonta Tank Davis has a business model in winning the fight before the fight. They got that thing on down packed. They got it down packed. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be I think that Gervonta Tank Davis is gonna just whoop Frank Martin, in my opinion. I think after the 4th round, maybe after the 4th, maybe the 3rd, maybe the 5th, you already know that Gervonta Tank Davis, he don't rush his work. He's very skillful. Gervonta Tank Davis skillfully he's special. The only thing is, man, I just want his team to have more confidence in him that, if you put him in a fair fight with everybody, you put if his opponents could come fairly into the fight and comfortably into a fight, I still think that Gervonta Tank Davis will beat him. Look, if Ryan Garcia was not subjected to the stipulation, the rehydration clause, catchweight, I would still think that Gervonta Tank Davis would beat Ryan. I would still think that Frank Martin will beat. I would still think that Gervonta Tank Davis will beat Frank Martin. You feel me? If he's going to fight 140 pounders, why not just go to the most stacked division in the sport of boxing, one of the most lucrative division, the most exciting division in the sport of boxing, in the 140-pound division? They got Teofimo Lopez, they got Devin the Dream Haney, they got Subriel Matias, they got Pitbull Cruz, a rematch with Pitbull Cruz in the 140-pound division. You know what I'm saying? You add Gervonta Tank Davis up there. I mean, he's not going to fight. How about fight a guy that's maybe that you don't have to put in rehydration clause in Shakur Stevenson? How about fight somebody that's maybe smaller than you? I mean, we already seen that with Leo Santa Cruz, but I'm just saying Shakur Stevenson not really smaller in height, but I think that would be a fair fight. I don't think he'll put him in a rehydration clause, Shakur Stevenson. He's not that big like the rest of them. Pause. Gervonta Tank Davis is gonna be 29 years old, man. And look, I'm gonna be real. I'm a Gervonta Tank Davis fan in terms of his skill set. I think, look, since the amateurs, I think he's been a special fighter in terms of skill set. I really want Gervonta Tan Davis to really just dare to be great. And I really think that he'll probably be the favorite to all those potential fights. Now, I'm not going to say he's going to win it. I'm not going to say that he's going to beat Teofimo Lopez. I'm not going to say that he's going to beat Shakur Stevenson. I think Shakur Stevenson, the 135-pound division, is going to be his ultimate task, also ultimate challenge. I think that Shakur Stevenson got all the goods to box with or win by points versus Gervonta Tan Davis. Gervonta Tan Davis is a smart fighter. He got great footwork. He got great IQ. He doesn't waste punches. He doesn't waste precision. He's highly accurate, one of the most accurate, or probably the most accurate punchers in the sport of boxing. We could see the rematch with Pitbull Cruz. I would like to see, if Ryan Garcia could beat Devin the Dream Haney April 20th in the Barclays Center, New York City, my city. If he beats Devin the Dream Haney, then I will be like, damn. Then maybe that rehydration it significantly affected Ryan Garcia. I would like to see a rematch if Ryan Garcia does look at Subriel Matias. Subriel Matias through the IBF. You fight Subriel Matias through the IBF. There's already a rehydration clause with Subriel Matias. He don't got to go extra 10 pounds. So I just want to see Gervonta Tan Davis and his team have confidence in their skills. You don't got to try to win the fight before the fight. You know what I'm saying? Are they scared they're going to lose out on their investment? Are they afraid of that much? I think the Mayweather blueprint only work good for Floyd Mayweather. Does it work good for boxing? If Gervonta Tan Davis go out there with anybody and just go out there with great effort like he does in all his fights, and let's say he lose a close one, fans appreciate effort. Fans just don't appreciate when you don't match your expectations or exceed the expectation. That's when the fans really are annoyed about certain fighters. But a true boxing fan, whether they a fan of yours or not, if you go out there and you fight, give great effort, win, lose, or draw, they're going to respect you. All right? Let me know what y'all think, man. Frank Martin and the rehydration clause, I mean, is inevitable because he is a 140-pounder. But if you don't put him in a rehydration clause, then that tells me everything I needed to know how Gervonta Tan Davis and his team looked at Ryan Garcia. They looked at him as a boogeyman. They was petrified and scared of Ryan Garcia. So let's see what they're going to do.